Hello everyone, welcome back to more Tametsi. Today's puzzle is number 90. We're doing neon. Whoa, this is a big one. Hurts my eyes. Oh my goodness. Hopefully I won't be solving this fast enough to trigger any epilepsy in the audience. Um, we'll see. Where do you... Okay, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2 should be kind of cool. There's at most one here, at least one here. Well, that's where that ends. Yep. Yeah, so we're learning that 2, 1, 1, 2 is not a useful pattern. Ah, but a 1... Okay, yeah. But a 2 surrounded by 1s is useful. Because we have at most one here and at most one here, which means exactly one here and exactly one here. And so each of these 1s, their other spaces are safe. Or their other neighbors, I guess I should say. That 0 goes off now. This 1 resolves here. That's a 0. 1 goes there. Yep. Okay, we have at least one of these two for this 2 and 3 next to each other, but that doesn't seem super useful at the moment. Let's look over here. Where did we get to? Oh, that's just a naked 1. Great. And now we can say one of these, 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 which means both of these for this 3. Sadly, that's all that gets me. So unless this 2 is doing something really cool, which it doesn't look like it is, that area will have to wait. Oh, here's a 4. I like 4s. This 1 by a 3 gives me these 2 spaces. This 3 needs at least one of these 2 spaces, so this 2 needs at most one of these. So the last mine for this 2 is here, finishing that set of 1s. Now we can go back the other way and make it exactly 1 here, which means 2 of these. This 3 next to a 1 has mines here and here. That finishes this 1, so this isn't a mine. This 2 has 2 neighbors. Now we've got some 0s. This 2 also has 2 neighbors. I'm not sure. Maybe that's been there a while, but I don't think so. This 2 has 2 neighbors, and we get more 0s. Did I become a Tametsi genius overnight? I've recorded 4 puzzles today, and they've all been so fast. This one, we're not even halfway through, but it's felt pretty good so far. Yes, this 1 has exactly one of these, so this 2 has one of these. So this 3 needs both of its upper neighbors. I'm not sure that goes anywhere, though. Here's a 2 that I can click some stuff on. Doesn't affect anything else, but nice to be done. Here's a 3 across from this 1. So we have mines here and not here. Now we've got some 0s. Oh, and we're into this area. I guess we already were. Is that right? Yes, it made this turn gray. This 1 across from this 2 puts a mine there. And this 1, I guess, was a 2, which meant it needed these anyway. I feel like I should be able to say something about this 3, this C from this 3, but I don't think I actually can. Yeah. Here's a 2, though, with only 2 neighbors. Now can we go this way? 1, 1, 1. Nope, I already knew that. Did we already show that you can't do anything with this 2, 1, 1, 2? I don't remember. I have at most one here. Oh my goodness. At most one here, which means at least one here. Doesn't seem like anything, right? At most one here, which means at least one here. Also not really anything. This 2 has at most one here, so at least one here, which just means at most 2 in this area, which is not very helpful. Here's a 3 next to a 1. It needs, get out of here, pencil. It needs mines here. And now this one finishes this one. The overlap on these B's is messed up. I can't do anything because these ones are touching an A and a C respectively. What's with these 2s? Nothing, I guess, is the answer. Can I take these 3s across a bridge of 2s somehow? I have at least one here, which means at most one here, at least one here, at most one here, at least one here, at most one here, finishing the 3 and turning all those at mosts and at leasts into exactlies. Which means this 3 needs to be finished off by these 2 mines. And suddenly we have some 1s that look a little better. Although, can't do much with them, can you? There's only one A left? Oh, I guess I knew that. It's here. This thing tells me already, so I don't need to pay attention to the color clue. And there's kind of a lot of everything else, so we shouldn't really be reasoning based on that yet. This is all self-contained, doesn't get anywhere. Actually, how am I going to resolve this? It has to be from C total mine count, right? There's either going to be both of these or this middle one, and there's no other way to know. Okay. Worth keeping in mind, perhaps. I've looked at it like 100 times, but knowing one here just means one here, and that doesn't really impinge on anything. How about this 3? Did I already do this area? There's at least one here, which means at most 2 of these, which doesn't help. I remember looking at these 2s and not coming away with anything. This 2 is not sharing enough spaces with anybody. Oh, this 2 is pretty good, huh? It just has 2 mine neighbors? That would have been nice to know. But actually, like, doesn't seem to do that much. Like, we have one of these, which is across from this 2, giving me at most one of these 2. Doesn't really seem particularly troublesome, does it? We have at most one of these 2, so at least one of these 2. Doesn't really help proving anything about this. We just know at most one of this single mine. Huh. I've reached a sort of stuck point. I'm not like badly stuck yet, but earlier everything was going very smoothly, and now I have to. I'm going hunting for like where's that one bit of information that I'm missing, one loose thread to pull on. Yeah, we just looked at this. It doesn't go anywhere. Did I already do this? I think I did. This kind of ladder slash wire here. I don't think there's anything left, but I'll check it just in case. Yeah. Wait. That wasn't useful, was it? I'm just like suddenly remembering I've made similar mistakes before. No, it wasn't. Okay. We have at least one here. Doesn't really help. I guess it's slightly interesting to note that this C and this A are the same. They're either both mines or both not, because of how they interact through this group of two Bs, right? If this were a mine, none of these could be, and this would have to be. And vice versa. If this isn't a mine, one of these two has to be, and this isn't. Does that help somehow? Well, I wonder if it somehow influences this too. Right? Suppose we made this a mine and this a mine. There'd be none here. And this too would have exactly one of this space. And actually, it couldn't be this one, so it would have to be here. But if I made these not mines, well, I'm not sure actually. It doesn't seem very useful. Let me just be a little more careful. Say I made these both actually mines. I'm going to use this diagonal for my experiment. There'd be no mines here. No mine there. This is the last mine, right? If I go the other way and I make them both not mines, then I know exactly one of these two, which finishes this too. In either case, that's a mine, huh? One of these is a mine, but I don't know which. And this might or might not be, depending what happens. But the important thing is that in both cases, this is a mine. Huh. I don't quite see how they're getting to that, but all right, I'll just take it. The places to look for help now, of course, are anything touched by this space. But actually, they all suck. Oh, you know what? There are 4 Bs. Maybe that's what I was supposed to be looking at all along. I don't know. I guess marking this as a mine really did solidify things. I know exactly one of them's here. And I know at most one of them is here. So the other 2 must be these 2. And there must in fact be exactly one of these, so this is not a mine. Likewise here? No, I can't say that for sure. Yes, I can, for this one. One of these 2, therefore not here. This is a 0 anyway. I find that a little bit unsatisfying because I still don't really know what led me, like what higher purpose made that space never be a mine, or always be a mine, I guess is what it was. And I guess we need help from this C to resolve this, how this area goes? Yeah, it'll have to be. There's still a lot of C's to resolve though, so I can't seem to do that now. Did anything else happen when I opened this area up? I guess this wire got more interesting. Maybe? Actually, it doesn't seem that great. Oh. Have I had this all along? No, because this wasn't a 1 until I made this a mine, I think. But this is a 1 now, which means this 2 can only have 1 mine in this area. Its last one must be here. And these 2 1s make this not a mine. We have a 0 now, and this area is kind of twisting itself open. Cool. Now this 1 goes there. We've got the B's done. This 1 goes there. How about C's? There are 9 of them? Are you kidding me? Wow. I think we can do something with that. There's exactly 1 here. And how many left are in the grid? 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 8 C's left in the unmarked squares. I can't quite place them, can I? Almost all of the remaining C's are mines, but I can't say for sure which. These 1s are all I have to narrow the area down. I know there's 1 of these, but that still leaves... Wait, is that good enough? There are 7 mines left. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 places to put them, yeah. So I'll still need some total C mine count to resolve whether it's both of these or one of them. And if it's one of them, then all the rest of the C's are mines. If it's both, then there's 1 C left somewhere that's not. Can we do D's? There are 6 here and 5 here and 4 there. That's 15. It seems rather difficult to do that, doesn't it? All right. Well, resolving this whole area didn't really... Ah, here we go. There's a 1 that must be a 0. All these 1s don't really do anything. They're not overlapping usefully with anyone. Oh! No, I think I can solve the C's. Look at this. This 3 has at most 2 over here, therefore at least 1 in this area, which means at most 1 here. And now we can place all the C mines. There's 1 here, 2 here. We have to find 7 more. We can only put 1 here, so we need 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Every C not currently marked is a mine. And this 0 resolves the pair. There are 2 C's? Well, one of them's here. Oh, we knew that already, yes. One's here and one's here. That's what we just proved. Fine. How about D's? I mean, there are 2 here. That's kind of cool, right? Which means in the rest of the map there are 5? I count 6 spaces, right? Nope, there's a lot more than that. Okay. 2, 3, 4. I still need to place 3 more Ds. There's at least 1 here. That's 4. At least 1 here is 5. But that's not enough to do anything with. Where do I go? The 3 next to 2, we need at least one of these 2. But that doesn't overlap with anyone. We have at most 2 of these 2, which is useless. It seems crazy, but I want to try counting the total of E and D mines combined. It's a very large number, but we have a lot of clues that are touching D's and E's in non-overlapping ways. So for example, there's 2 here. And exactly 1 here, right? And exactly 1 here. So we're already up to 4. We just have to find 14 more. There's 1. This is 3. No, it's 2 more, you dummy. Two more here. Now, it'll be a little bit tricky to get something that doesn't overlap with that. But that's okay. We're allowed a few overlapping clues if we can make them useful. And this 2 says there's 2 more here. So how many have we found so far? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, and now this 3, 17, and I can't find the 18th one. It could be this E, or it could be one of these 2 Ds. Huh. What if I counted differently in this neighborhood? And I started by counting this 2 instead. I said there's exactly 2 of... No, that's not what I wanted to do at all. What I wanted to do, I remember now, was start counting down here. There's exactly 1, exactly 1, exactly 1. Exactly 1. This is 4. And we have at least 1 here, I guess. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 15, 17. But possibly 18. So this count is even worse, I think. But I feel like it's the right idea. What if I did this area differently, taking account of the fact that exactly one of these 2 C's is a mine? We have 1 here. Oh, no, that's just what I'm supposed to do. I know that one of these 2 C's is a mine because there's 2 in the level and there's 1 there, which means one of these 2 spaces is mine. So this 3 is done, in fact. Well, it didn't really have any ripple effects, but maybe it had the ripple effect of solving the DE problem I was having. Probably not, right? But let's try. We had 1 here, which means 1 here. And we have 1 more in this area, and 1 more here. That's 5. 4 is the number that I meant. Well, I meant 5, but I was wrong. It's 4. 5, 7, and then this area makes 9. 10, 11, 12, and these 3 is 15. I need 2 more in the unmarked squares, right? And they can't both be here. There are only 3 unmarked squares, if you will allow this 2 to dip in where I meant it to. There's 3 unmarked squares. I need to place 2 mines in them, and only one of them can go here. So I think this is a mine. And furthermore, this is not, because the last mine has to go here. But that's a difficult enough conclusion that I want to deduce it again. So let's just remember, I think that this is a mine, and this isn't. Okay, now let's reconclude. Actually, let's just do it. No, if I do it again in white, I'll just draw the same lines again. So we're going to erase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and this 2 needs, we'll draw it this way so I don't get confused about what's overlapping with what, 1 and 1. So now you have 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3 more is 15, and we need 16 mines. Oh no, did I add wrong last time? Because now I'm not getting the same conclusion. 4, 9. So we need 7 more. And there's 6 over here. So there's 1 more in the unmarked area. I see. It's a good thing I went back to double check, huh? Did some adding wrong somewhere. Huh. I don't think I can do anything up in this area, but let's try it, I guess. I have exactly one here, which means exactly one here. Big freaking deal, right? Exactly one here means exactly one here. Amazing. Fantastic, he said sarcastically. Yeah, this all is just like nothing. And if I instead start here, I get one here and one here, which, sure. One here and one here. One here and one here. Actually, this whole corner is very weird now that I think about it. Because I know exactly how many mines are in that area already. And I almost know what color they all are, right? I know there are 6 mines up there. Exactly. And one of them is a C. So the DEs combined are 5. And there's no way I could resolve which C without resolving this one, right? It's either going to have a mine here or it's not. So I can't use the C clue to get me in. Which means the only way I could possibly make progress in this area would be to get the count of D mines or E mines to let me resolve which of these two it is. Right? And that will unravel everything. Can I count D's? I didn't think I could, but maybe I can now that I did a little bit more fiddling down here. There's exactly one here, and exactly one here, and exactly one here. That's 3. This is 2 more. That's 5. There's 2 more in the world, and I have 5 places to put them. Doesn't sound promising, does it? And I think counting E's is even harder. We have 1 here, 1 here, at least 2 here. This area is a mess. Yeah. 1 here, 1 here. I mean, that's 6, I guess, and there's a 7th here. There's at most one of these two? Due to this 2 putting at least one of these 2, of course. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to place 2 more. At most one of them's here, but that means 1 more can be almost anywhere. Yeah, that's a dead end, I'm pretty sure. And we've looked at this 2-1, I'm pretty sure. There's at most one of these 2, which means at least one of these. But it doesn't help me resolve the 1. Could be one of these 2, or it could be this one. I can't do some kind of like proof that this 2 must be in an X shape, can I? It could be here and here, I think. Then none here. Here, no. Here. Oh, neither of these. Both of these. None of these. I could swear I proved there were more mines than this in this area. Oh, that's because I'm only counting this as 1 instead of 2 in this. Yeah. But this is actually both mines. Okay. Yeah, so I can't seem to resolve the 2 next to the 1. So I can't count D's, I can't count E's, I can't count sums of D's and E's. What's going on? And the C count is not in the way of any of that, because I know exactly how many are in each of these pairs of C's. So let me ask, like, what would happen if this were a mine? Does that completely resolve this whole area, or do we still need more work? We know not there, or there, or there. We know one of these. And we know both, oops, both of these for this too. We furthermore know one of these. Oh. This is impossible by uniqueness, I think. Because I'll never know which of these 2 E's. Right? Like, if this is a mine, these aren't. And that means this 2 needs both of these to be mine. So this 3 needs one of these. And I'll never get a neighbor for either of them. So this is actually impossible by uniqueness. There are some people who dislike using uniqueness arguments, but I think they're kind of cool in meta. And here I was stuck without it, so that's an even, one more reason to be willing to take it. I'm not sure it really gave me anything. Oh, it clarified the position in the D's, I think, a bit. Right? If we count just D's, there's 1 there and 1 there. And up here, there's 1 here, 2 here. We've placed 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And there's 1 left in 3 spaces. That's not so helpful. But it might help with the DE total counting we were getting. I guess we started by assuming this was a mine and found a contradiction, but we could have done even more. We could have assumed this isn't a mine and we get the same contradiction. Right? Because then this 2 has to have 2 mines here and that blows up this 3. So in fact, this must be a mine or else the puzzle is unsolvable. Double check that. If this is not a mine, these both are, that's, yeah, okay. Cool. So now we have a 1 here, which tells me both of these. That makes sense to me. And I think this area now has less ambiguity in it, so I should be better able to figure shit out. In D's and E's total 1, 2, 3, 4 exactly in this area. And 4 more up here, as I recall, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, whatever. No. That's why I'm wrong. Just 4. I knew there was just 4 up here. So when I came up with a different number, I was very concerned. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 of the DE totals. We need 5 more over here. Well, 9, right? 11. And then 2 more here is 13. So this isn't a mine either. This 1 across from the 2 puts a mine there. Oh, also this 1 just puts a mine there. That's sort of easier. I must be able to resolve this area now somehow, because I still don't think I can possibly get in here with what I have. Or maybe I can get total counts in here. Maybe, yes. Well, no. It seems like there's the same problem here of ambiguity, right? 1, hang on, draw better. 1, 2, E's down here. 3 here. I see. And at least one of these 3. That's our 4th E, so this is not a mine. Excuse me? Why not? We have one here. We have one here. That's 2. Oh. I was incorrect when I said one of these 2. That's why. That was a false conclusion. Because this one is opposite this space, which might or might not have a mine in it. No. Wait. How long has this been here? This is the way I should have been going the whole time. This one has a mine here, so this one is finished. Okay. Don't I feel dumb? Now this one, opposite this one, this can't be a mine. This 2 across from this one, there's 1 here and therefore 1 here. Now these 2 ones next to each other share here, but not here. That's a 0, and we can finally do this whole area. Okay, well, I feel bad now. This 1 combined with the D clues means we can't have a mine there, and that's why this had to be a mine. All right. Yeah, so I guess in some sense, the reason that I made an incorrect conclusion down here is exactly related to what I was missing the whole time up here, which is that I had a 1 across from a 1 that I just couldn't see. All right, well, fair enough. That's it for Neon, puzzle number 90. Look at that, we're on the home stretch of included puzzles. Or of like non-bonus puzzles, I don't know what you call them. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.